7 rules of life. These are a little rule set that kind of are as a guiding light to your daily journey. There's not the hard, fast rule, all the rules out there, but I think it's 7 very important rules on how to live a little bit better each day. Rule number 1 is let it go. So many times we carry a past event to our current, and that kind of destroys that moment. The saying is never ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. And I think that rings so true. We sometimes get caught up on how things should be or how things could have been, and then we think on that. The more we think, the more pain it creates. And if we change that into find more of the lesson in it, creates more of a learning, more of an understanding, and then we can really heal that moment, and therefore we don't carry it into the future. It's now a resource rather than a negative weight. Number 2 is ignore them. This may sound silly, but there are so many forces kind of bombarding us, be it the news or the media or Facebook, any stimulus from our family, from our friends, from our loved ones. And really the only important voice that ultimately matters is yourself. If you find that voice that brings you life, that brings you empowerment, that's the one you need to listen to. So there's so many things that are going to tear you down, so focus on the ones that build you up. Number 3, give it time. Mastery takes time, right? It's applied focus effort over a period of time, and that's how you become a master. Whether it's letting something go in the past or building something new for the future. Things just take time, and you have to be okay with that. Nothing is instant in our world, although we can get the illusion of that with all the technology. But note that things take time and let the process work. Number 4, don't compare. We get into so much trouble comparing our lives to other people, other things, how things should be versus how things are. And the only really good comparison you ever should be making are you today better than you were yesterday? Forward progress. It's okay to slip, but as long as you're trending towards wherever you want to go, that is success. Because if we're looking at somebody else and saying, oh, they have the perfect life, you don't know the miles they've walked in their shoes. Their life is totally different than yours. They're on a different path. They've started different locations. And comparing ourselves to how something should be based on somebody else's reality is just really dangerous. And it doesn't really give you any benefit. Now, that being said, you can analyze somebody's success, because success leaves clues. So if you want their success, model how they got there, but don't model their specific journey. Model your own. Number 5, stay calm. There's a wonderful quote I heard, I can't remember where now, is don't sweat the small stuff because it's all small stuff. And this may sound a little kooky, but at the end of your life, when you're looking back, there's going to be little moments that are just forgotten. Those really negative moments or those really emotional negative moments, most of the time they just wash away. We remember the good things in life. So it's okay that you don't have everything figured out. That's what time is for. That's what mastery is for. Eventually you're going to get there, and have faith that you will get there. Because if that's something you want, you will obtain it. So just kind of enjoy the journey and stay calm. Number 6, it's on you. And that's a little harsh, right? But who else is going to do it if not you? It's your life. It's your journey. So you are the one that has to do the work. It's on you. You're the only one in charge of your success, your happiness. But for happiness, you have to know what the basic needs are of yourself. Certainty, variety, significance, love, growth, service. The 6 basic human needs. Now, there's the Maslow hierarchy needs of survival, but this one's of the soul, of the spirit. When we crave too much certainty and we ignore love, for example, our lives can get out of balance. If we don't have enough growth and service, which is where happiness truly comes from, then we can start supplementing that with variety and significance. So it's if we understand our balance of where we are in each of those categories, we can really create a more happy life. And number 7 is smile. Life is precious and short, and time goes faster as we age. Every single day, it's like a fraction, right? 1 unit of time, 1 day over the number of days you've lived. It's progressively getting a smaller fraction over time. And that's why we feel like time speeds up as our life goes on. So it's even more important to really cherish every moment we have. Even if it's something we don't really enjoy doing, a chore, for example, find that one little thing in that moment that you can really enjoy. Whether it's calmness, the weather, as simple as that may be, your breath, who you're with, you have a roof over your head, maybe you have food on the table, whatever it may be, find that little nugget that you can truly appreciate and smile. Because physiology creates emotion and emotion creates physiology. They're kind of woven together. If you're feeling a little bit down, putting a fake smile on your face does change your physiology, and then you're going to start feeling better, which gives you a reason to smile, if nothing else. Have you ever had that really kind of fake laugh, but then all of a sudden you start laughing for real? It's because the body doesn't understand the difference between a real laugh and a fake laugh. The physiology is the same, so if you create the physiology, the mind follows. And the mind follows also the physiology. So you can create it on either end. If you can't do it mentally, do it physiologically first, which is a little bit easier. And the more you practice the stuff, the more happy you become, and the more aware you become. I hope this helps to review, let it go, ignore them, give it time, don't compare, stay calm, it's on you, and smile. So I hope this helps your day a little bit. If any of these categories you need help with, reach out to me. I'd love to work with you. Otherwise, have a wonderful day.